One of the joys of playing on an SMP is messing with your friends. I play on the Argus SMP with my friend Melon, and I just spent a recent episode, the whole episode was just messing with Melon. I built a thing, I set him through it, and then I messed with him some more at the end using one of these tricks. So, I'm going to jump straight into it now with these 4 different ways you can mess with your friends. This, and this are very simple redstone tricks, and this here is just a complete nuisance. So, I'll explain these all in turn, starting with this little wall and door over here. So, what I've got back here is a dispenser, a piston, a redstone block, and some redstone dust, and a pressure plate. And in here, I have a carved pumpkin with cursive binding put on it. Now, for those who don't know, this is something you can do in an anvil. If you have a cursive binding book, you can put cursive binding on a carved pumpkin. Cursive binding essentially makes it so that a survival player cannot take the item off unless they die. So what you're going to do is you're going to rig this up in your friend's base. Say this is the front door of your friend's house. They open the door and walk through, and they get a carved pumpkin dispensed on their heads. Carved pumpkins are awful to look through, so they've got this stuck on their head. They have to die to get it off. Now, because I'm in creative mode, I can just do this. But in survival mode, you can't do that. So, that will be stuck on your friend's head until they next die. The only thing is, this is it doesn't automatically reset. You have to manually come and reset it because of the way the redstone blocks work. Or redstone blocks on top of pistons work. Just break the redstone block and replace it if you want to reset the trap. Pretty simple contraption. It's literally just 2 bits of redstone dust, a piston, a redstone block, and a dispenser. It has to be a dispenser, not a dropper, otherwise it won't work. Pretty simple, really annoying, kind of funny to watch your friend walking around with a carved pumpkin on their head knowing they're not having a fun time. But very tame. So, let's move on to this thing here. Now, let's say this is your friend's nice little starter house. What you're going to do is you're going to grab a whole bunch of saplings and you're simply just going to spam them around their house, like so. So I'm just going to come around and spam them around the house, and then, given enough time, they will all grow up to be nice big trees. So if I just change my random tick speed, set my random tick speed up to a very, very high number, change it back to 3 so it's normal, you can see that a whole bunch of trees have grown around their house. Now this would normally take a bit longer than what just happened because I changed my random tick speed, but imagine your friend coming back and being like, wait, where's my house? Then they've got to knock out all of this wood and all the leaves just to get into their house. Biggest nuisance in the world. Not fun, not helpful. Now, obviously, bigger grass patch means more saplings, or you can put down more saplings. I've got very limited space. I can't put saplings on sandstone, so it was just that space. So it wasn't too hard for them to get into. But if they want to see their house again, they still have to clear all of these trees, which is a real pain. I'm really hoping it didn't affect this next contraption. No, it hasn't. So, we're going to assume this here is down at Y, or at the bedrock. This is not Y0 anymore, which is not Y0, it's Y-64. Now, in the bedrock, you can occasionally find spaces that look like this, so say there's bedrock here, where there is a 2 high space for a player to stand here, and a 1 high space right next to it. So, you can rig up a contraption like so. It's pretty simple. It's string into an observer that leads into a trapdoor, which is currently closed, but it will open when the string is activated, so observers can detect changes in state of string. That will first open the trapdoor, and then it runs around here and activates this piston 5 redstone ticks later. And that proceeds to do this to the player. It gets them stuck in here. Now, even if there's a window like this, I can't get out of here. It's pretty hard to get flying with Elytra in here, and unless you have an ender pearl, it's impossible to get out. This sucks for your friend. Your friend has to ask you to come and collect their items and then get you to kill them. It's a free way to kill your friends. A lot of fun. Pretty easy to set up. Like I said, you just have to find the correct space in the bedrock and then rig up a very, very simple redstone contraption, and it automatically resets itself. So if I just do this again, you can see I've just appeared in the same space. Now I can break out of it because I'm in creative. Your friends will not be able to do this if you are on a SMP like I am. Pretty good one. Kind of funny to watch your friends squirm. I enjoy making these. I haven't pull one on Melon yet, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen eventually. It's gonna be called a Bedrock service. So enjoy that when it comes out. But with that, we have to move on to this last contraption. Now this is the nuclear option. So if I just hit my F3 screen, you can see over on the right hand side of the screen, E, like this E up just underneath my frame rate, there's C, E, and P. The E's are for entities. You can see right now 92 entities are right in front of me. Now a couple of them are over yonder. I think there's about 90 minecarts with TNT here. Now if you didn't know, minecarts with TNT automatically explode when they hit the ground. And as you can hear from the mobs, I had an accident when I was recording, or when I was setting up this video. So essentially, you're going to set up a pretty simple contraption. Observer on top of their door. Under here, redstone running into a piston that moves a redstone block up, which then turns off this redstone torch and drops the TNT minecarts on their head. Let me demonstrate. Like I said, it's the nuclear option. It obliterated absolutely everything around it. Tunneled a hole down to, what is this? Y negative something? Negative 21. Sick. Tunneled a hole down to Y negative 21 in the sandstone. Ruined my nice red sandstone outline. And just generally caused a lot of problems. The only thing that survived is this one stone block here that was underneath the piston. And that creeper, somehow. It's the nuclear option. Really simple to put together, will kill your friends, will destroy all their items, so just be careful of that if you choose to do this. Make sure that you've got items ready for them to compensate them for getting everything blown to smithereens. They will have nothing left after this. It's all gone. It's all gone. Do you see a piston down here? Nope. Do you see stone down here or cobblestone? No. Do you see redstone down here? No. It obliterates everything. But it's a really good way to kill your friends if that is what you want to do. I've killed Melon like 62 times on the Argus SMP. He's kind of unhappy at me right now because of that. But it's fun. So this is one way to do it. With that, I want to say thank you very much for watching this video. This place has been transformed quite drastically. There's a missing contraption there. There's a whole bunch of trees. Kind of interesting. Now, I'm actually recording this in my redstone testing world. There's a lot of stuff around. That's another iron farm that I haven't put out yet, but there's my iron farm design is up there. That's a video. This is a tileable shulker box sorter if you want to go and check that out. This is the original test. This is the final design. Water streams don't work for this. I'm sorry, they don't. This is the final design. It's tileable, it's repeatable. You can repeat this for every item in the game. I've done a tier list of Minecraft farms. I've made an expandable door, a vertical door that doesn't take much to expand. No freaky moving pistons or anything, just flying machines moving stuff up and down. I've done lava farms. I've done tileable shulker box loaders, my most popular video. Check that out if you want. And I've done a whole number of other things in this testing world. So, thank you all very much for watching. I've been the Survival Architect. If you want to see more stuff from me, like all of these redstone contraptions, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I mentioned I play on the Argus SMP. That's an SMP set up by me and my friend Melon. If you want to check that out, there is a playlist on my channel. Subscribe to the channel to see more of that. I'm pretty sure the next Argus video is going to go out after this, where I'm actually messing with Melon, so keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.